Good evening, everyone. I'm sure when you were planning to spend your evenings supporting this special place known as the Wolf School, you likely didn't imagine it would be like this. And yet, here we are doing just that. Our current normal has given us opportunity to experience challenges like juggling work and school, or just everyday living. But it also has brought us silver linings. Walks, bike rides, puzzles, dinners together, family movies, creative cooking, family and friend gatherings via video conference, in some cases with people we don't get to see together or very often. Zoomtail hours are now a thing. Even talks between teenagers and parents are happening. This situation has enabled us to once again demonstrate our resilience as human beings and the importance for us to reassess and connect. 5 years ago, Ron and I watched our daughter Julia progressing on a painful path. Her very early years at school went well, but soon things started to change. Our hearts sank as she struggled with friendships, that she was excluded from sitting on a picnic blanket with other kids, or that the party or playdate invitations declined, or the experience of subtle cues of peer rejection were just hard to watch. She would ask, "Mom, Dad, why aren't they playing with me? I don't understand." These scenarios would often result in tears, frustration, loneliness, and increasing self-doubt. Julia also started to experience increasing isolation in her learning, as it was becoming clear that she needed a different kind of supportive environment, one where her learning differences were better understood, where she could be immersed in a learning environment with her peers, where they got her. We knew we needed to make a change. Julia guided us there and told us that this was not working for her. So we started working with someone to help us find the right place. Our consultant told us, "I know of this gem of a school, a diamond in the rough, but it's a little far to go." So we all got in the car and drove to East Providence for a visit. Julia knew it was right. She felt it. They got her. We applied to Wolf, and Julia was accepted in 4th grade. And that summer, before her start, she was invited to a swim party by the Welch clan, because that's what Wolf families do. They get it too. So Julia's Wolf journey began, as did our daily schlep. The carpools, the Dunkin' Donuts and bagel stops, the alternative routes up and down 95. Ron did much of the driving, and as was like him, he would bring props like clown noses for the ride. And then an amazing thing happened. The protests to go to school subsided. The sense of belonging began. A place now where a no-talk walk was accepted and okay. A place to try new things and feel safe to take those chances. A body and mind ready to learn, because as we know, it's about the whole child. And for us as a family of a complex learner, a place to be a part of as a Wolf family. No doubt there have been bumps along the way, but that's what learning and life are all about. Recently, we experienced the devastating loss in our family with Ron, Julia's dad and partner in crime, my life partner and kindred spirit. The Wolf family was there for us, not just one day, but every day. And while the grief is still fresh and we are navigating our real new normal, we know that they will continue to be there for us as we use and rebuild the reserves of our resilience. As I watched Julia give her speech on Founders Day this year, I reflected on how far she has come. Not the moment, but the journey. From a girl who was crippled by fright and self-doubt to speak publicly, to one who will persist with resilience to present her projects with enthusiasm. A girl who was encouraged to try cross-country and grew to love running. A girl who finished a race every time, first by walking and then by running. A girl who was supported to believe in herself, not that she can't, but that she can. A girl who was encouraged to use her art to express herself and communicate. Would we do it all again? You betcha, in a New York minute. And I can say that. We have had the good fortune to meet many great families and have made friendships that will extend past our Wolf experience. But they will always be rooted with the blessing known as the Wolf School. Fast forward to today. Our current normal requires we educate and celebrate our kids in a very different way, knowing that we will need to adapt and still make things meaningful and special. Isn't that what resilience is all about? This 8th grade class is a special group. All 8th grade classes are, but I will admit that I am biased. Many of these kids have been together for years and will have friendships that last beyond Wolf. And as time passes and they look back, they will know that they were part of something very special. To the teachers and staff at Wolf, thank you for your care and your love. You have given our kids many gifts that will last them a lifetime. To the Wolf parents, you entrusted the care of your child with this very unique and special place. It was the right choice for us. We hope you feel the same way and cherish all that is a part of being a member of the Wolf family. To the Board of Trustees and Wolf supporters, thank you for your unwavering support. Your commitment allows us to care for our beautiful Wolf tapestry and preserve the richness it represents. In closing, I leave you with this quote from the author Robert Jordan. "The oak fought the wind and was broken. The willow bent when it must and survived." May the gifts given to our children through their Wolf experience and to all of us bend with life's winds. Thank you for listening.